I started filming this vlog literally as soon as my studio renovations were done. I had these two commissions that I desperately needed to get on with and finish. So this painting of these three cute cats, this was one of them, and then a little bit later on you'll see a huge commission of a cat against a wall, and that was my second one. So I basically just started filming the process of these paintings, not exactly in a time lapse, but just to show you guys the progress and like how it all came together. I didn't really film that much of me during all of this just because I was on a bit of a tight deadline for these and I didn't have much time to kind of film in between, like, you know, film things of me. I just had to crack on with these paintings, make sure they look perfect and, you know, just get them done. I'm really happy with how these paintings turned out. I'm really happy with how I was able to film this and, like, you know, just the different angles that I was like able to film from. It definitely makes this kind of video a lot more interesting than just like a basic time lapse, and you guys get to see a little bit more of me in between painting, kind of, you know, like a little bit of procrastination on my phone, like reply to messages, just scroll on Instagram, look at people's stories, see what they're doing. I had these smaller paintings that I had to package and ship out as well. With the renovation, it did put a lot of my work on hold, you know, but I was fully prepared for that because I knew that the renovation, that was really important and it needed to just be done. And as soon as it was done, I was ready to get back on with work. If you're doing like some kind of housework or like renovation or basically anything that isn't your job and then you're thinking about your job, like it definitely doesn't help how you feel if you're thinking about money, or if you're like, oh well, this is due at this time, and you know, you start to feel really stressed out about it. You're just gonna overly stress yourself out. So while all the renovations were being done, I was like, okay, this is my main focus right now. As soon as it's done, it's back to work. So a few minutes into this video, I ended up filming because I thought, oh, I can do like a day in the life of an artist and actually like film and vlog throughout my day. But to be honest, that video, like I vlogged for like an entire day, and then the filming of the time lapses, it just went on for a couple of days, and I thought, well, I can't really do this as like a day in the life. So I put those few videos together, and then this first part of the vlog, it just seemed a little bit too short, so I thought I'd just put it all together. And then obviously do this bit of a voiceover, so this video isn't just you guys watching me do my time lapse and then halfway through I'm starting to talk. It just seems a little bit random, so I thought I would do a bit of a voiceover. I woke up quite early today and I thought this would be a really good opportunity to do a full day of filming, just showing you guys what I get up to in like a day in the life of an artist. I've got quite a busy day today. I'm starting on 3 commissions and I'm expecting a huge parcel full of like canvases. I've got quite a bit of packaging and stuff like that to do, so I thought I would take you guys with me today while I get on with everything that I need to do. I woke up quite early today, so like my eyes are just kind of like, I'm still needing to wake up basically. So that's the plan today and I'm all ready. I've got my big hoodie on because I'm so cold.
On the internet that I do not know it doesn't have to be weird, alright? I'm not meeting up with people like, you know what I mean? I'm not meeting up with like children. I'm not doing you weird. Here, oh, you know, using the right, using the right. Obviously, I was saying, and it's just one comments being like, I think he's in the wrong, I think she's in the wrong, no one thinks he's in the wrong. That's undeniable, this situation. It's not.
And then I also have these 3 8x10 inch canvases that I'll be starting. Well, actually, two of these I'll be starting today, and then the other one will be after I've done all of these paintings. And then I also got some more oil paint as well because I needed some new tubes. These are the colours that I normally use in like my regular kind of limited colour palette. The brand is Jackson's Art. They're basically like an art supplier, but they do like their own canvases and they have their own products and oil paints, and their paints are honestly so good. And as you can see, they're pretty big tubes of oil paint. You get a lot of paint and they're not too pricey either, like they're so good. I've been using these since like I started oil painting. I've tried other brands, but these ones are just reliable. They're such good quality and they ship the next day as well. And this is my supply of oil paints. I do have a lot, but also I do paint a lot. I've also come to realise that I just keep with like a limited colour palette, and then some of these colours aren't exactly like primary colours, so I don't really use them that often. As you can see, it's all part of this brand, and then I've got a few other ones that are like different brands, like for example, like this one, it's Michael Harding, but this is a really like pigmented sort of colour, and I don't really use it that often, which is why it's still quite full. I did get paints from other brands just to like try them out and see what they're like. So this is my stash, my collection. So right now I'm going to prime these canvases and I'm going to be using this. So this is the Pebbio gesso, the white gesso. Usually one layer of this is fine. Quite a big tub of gesso, and obviously it goes a long way. You always have to make sure to prime your canvases because you don't want anything to happen while you're painting. And I know that like canvases do come like already primed, but sometimes a primer that's already been used and it isn't like the best quality, or it's a little bit, you know, not as thick. So they do recommend that you prime your canvases when you get them. And then I just use this brush. I can't remember where I got it from. It might have been like Amazon, but it's like just literally a brush that you would use on your walls. Yeah, if you just need like a good brush that you can just put on a bit of primer with, you know, why not just get one from like, you know, like a hardware store or something. So when I was renovating my bedroom, like my art studio, I had to like literally clear out so much stuff. The back of my car is still a mess and I just haven't gotten around to actually clearing it. It just needs a good hoover. So voiceover me is back because I didn't really film like not only an outro, but I didn't really film anything else like talking wise after that little bit in my car. So I thought, okay, let me do a voiceover again. So I ended up making a start on these 3 paintings. So I'm measuring out like the grid. That part definitely does get a little bit tricky because it's so huge for me to work on. And then I made some pasta, and then my mum made like an apple crumble, and it was really nice. And here's some snacks, and then Clay deciding he wanted some snacks that he can't have. He definitely can't have them. He's so cheeky. He tries to reach up and like grab the snacks, and obviously he can't have it because it's not cat food. He's so cute. So for these 3 paintings, I did decide to like properly draw them up during this video, but to see them actually completed, it will be in my next video. I thought it'd be quite cool to just show you guys like the first part, and then like if you want to see it completed, you can definitely see the next video. I hope these videos are a lot more entertaining and a bit more interesting compared to like my previous ones. I do think they are, just because like the filming, like the angles are a little bit different, but also you get to see a lot more of the process behind the painting. I feel like I'm able to show it in a more aesthetically pleasing way rather than like on the floor and you get to see my carpet. That wasn't very nice, and I hope this setting is a lot better and a lot nicer. So this really large canvas, I was requested to do a couples painting. So the man in the painting was the one who had commissioned me. He had previously commissioned me a cat painting, so he wanted me to paint him and his girlfriend. And originally when he told me, I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do a good job. Basically because I normally do like more animals, you know, like pet. You know, it isn't my usual kind of commission request, it's always animals. That's the reason why I was a bit hesitant, because I don't really do it that often. But you'll see in the next video once it's all painted, and it looked amazing towards the end. And my customer was so happy with it. He ended up receiving it a few days ago actually, and he messaged me saying that his girlfriend absolutely loved it. And it's like, hey, it's really awesome you get like really good feedback and people really like the paintings like a lot more in person, because photos definitely don't do them justice. So this was a really nice painting, and I really like the setting of it, because the photo itself looked like it would make a really nice painting, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity to be able to paint something like this and, you know, adding a lot of detail into the background. So anyway, I think I've rambled on quite a lot, and it's currently half midnight. I've had such a long day, and I'm doing this voiceover because I want to get this video up, and I'm just so sleepy. I hope you all like this vlog. Feel free to like and subscribe for more art videos and vlogs and things like that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!